My name is Gage, and I'm currently in college for carpentry, and I'm applying for this job to expand my knowledge of things that school isn't teaching me. And I think this job would be perfect for that because I'll be able to tell customers if I'm working on their home, if they have a ask me my opinion on colors. I could tell them my opinion and how I worked for this company, and I could tell them how it's made, and I'll just have that knowledge and experience to be able to point them in the right direction. The thing that interests me the most about this job is probably the team environment that you guys have created. I thrive in a team, so that this job would probably be more beneficial to me than if I was in a job where I was working by myself. Um, Really, the part that excites me the most about this role is being able to advance out of this role into something more within the company. Not many companies offer advancement and growth anymore, let alone put it in the job or company description. So the fact that you guys did that really drew me to this company and made me want to work for you even more. My prior experience in quality control from my job at Carmex is going to help me a lot because that's less time that you have to train me on the quality control aspect of it, and you could spend more time training me on things that I don't know and things that I can get better at, and that way I can be a more proficient employee on both sides of the job. A failed project that I had was when I worked at Carmex. We had to put the racking in a warehouse that we just acquired. We had a 2 week deadline, and we had a week left of the deadline, and all we had to do was put one more row of racking in, except the supplier dropped the racking off to the wrong warehouse in a completely different state, so we weren't able to complete the project by the deadline. Had that supplier not done that and dropped it off at the right warehouse, we definitely would have probably exceeded the timeline by half a week. A time I had to find the motivation to complete a task is probably when I'm doing homework. I work full time and I do school full time, so sometimes it's hard to find the motivation after getting off of work to get my schoolwork done or even start attempting to get my schoolwork done. But I have a really good support system at home that helps me with that, and I've been able to create a schedule where my days off of work and school, I have one day where I do my homework for 8 hours, and then I have the rest of the week where I study. And so having that schedule and having that support system has really helped me find the motivation to complete any task that really I have trouble finishing. I think you should hire me because I'm a really hard worker, quick learner, and like I said, I have prior experience in quality control, so that's one less thing that you have to worry about training me on, and you could focus more on training me on the more difficult aspects of the job. Doing that just gets me to be a more proficient and really efficient employee on both sides of the job. I want to work for this company because I like the team aspect that you guys bring. I think that this company has a really good culture, and someone like me could really thrive and advance and grow in a company like this. I also feel like having that knowledge of what you guys do is going to help me tremendously as a carpenter. Even if I just decide to start getting away from carpentry and making my own furniture, having the knowledge from this job is going to help me with that and really just make me a better employee all around. What questions do I have for you? What is your company doing to maintain sustainability for the environment? Like, are you guys doing any recycling? Do you guys do any programs, any charities, beach cleanups, park cleanups, or anything like that? Or is that something that your company would be interested in doing in the near future? And just what is the turnaround for this company? You know, what is the average length of employment here? Is this something that I can see myself doing for the rest of my life? or not.